So I'm totally cheating at this Pom Pom thing. I bought a Pom Pom maker. You have to make sure you have some sharp scissors. These are my fabric scissors. I tried to sharpen the ones I usually use for my knitting. And I made them dull, so they didn't work. So I went and found my fabric scissors. And voila. With the Pom Pom maker, super easy. And you cut the other side. Just gonna get rid of that little piece here. If you could see my face right now, you'd see that I'm sticking out my tongue. I don't know why. Put scissors in my hands and my tongue's hanging out. And voila, my piece of just a little length of yarn here. I found my sharp needle because I don't like the other one. I guess you don't really need the needle for this part. I'm gonna put my yarn through this part. It goes through the whole way. I'm gonna tie a knot in it. Make it really. So the battery died midway through my last one. So we were in the middle of making a knot here. So this is nice and tight. You hold your tail, you pull these little levers open. On this side. And then this whole thing comes off like this. Ooh. And then you just put it back together, close her up, voila. And there's your pom-pom. So you have a couple little tails here that need a trim. But this is your giant pom-pom. I love it. So just trim it so that it's a circle, pom-pom, not like all lopsided. If you don't have one of these fancy tools, I made these out of my recycling bin garbage bag box. And then you'll just, so you have two of them, right? So we can, and then you just wrap the yarn around and around and around. Try and make your way all around. Make it really fat so you have lots of yarn. I'm not going to do like a super fat one here because I don't have that much yarn left, but you'll get the idea. But I'm not really good at making these. This would be like the funniest looking pom-pom on the planet, probably. I used to make my friend Angie make all my pom-poms because she was good and I was not. You're going to obviously wrap a lot more yarn on this than I am, but I don't have that much yarn left over. So I'm going to do the best I can. Whoops, sorry. Just realized that you're not looking at my pom-pom anymore. So just fill it as much as you can. Try to keep the yarn like continuous in a kind of a spiral there. Try not to go all over the place. I'm just trying to cover as much ground as I can with the yarn that I have. And I don't have a lot of yarn left, so hope this works. I'm just going to cut it to about the length that I think it's going to be. I think here we're going to need our needle. I'm going to split my cardboard. Hopefully this works. Oh, maybe we'll cut it open first. So, let's Stick our scissors in the middle. Don't cut your fingers. Oh, that works a lot better than trying to get the yarn in there before. But make sure you're holding on to the yarn as you're doing this, otherwise it's all going to fall off. That's why I bought a Pom Pom maker, because I find it super awkward to do this. I think my scissors might be a little bit big too. There we go. Better. Uh-oh. Guess this is the part where we're going to stick the yarn in between here. Snug it up on both sides. You have to let it go, I guess, at some point. Majorly gonna screw this up, but hopefully you guys are better at this than I am. Okay, so, oh, that totally didn't work, but you get the idea. Now we have a super lopsided Pom Pom. You can pull the strands through anyways. There we go. Okay, so not so bad, right? Not so bad. There are probably like way better tutorials on YouTube than this one for making pom-poms, but at least you get the idea. There you go. Whoop, pull that one out. It's not so bad. It's a little lopsided, but it's a pom-pom. There you go. Now, to attach it, I'm going to use the one that I made with my Pom Pom maker because it's beautiful and huge. So I'm going to take one strand of the two. Make sure you get it in there well. A little spit to contain the ends. Get it in there. Here we go. I call it Magic Mommy Spit. So you can do anything with it. So you have your hole here. Just pick a stitch on the side of that hole, because we don't want to put both ends in the very middle, because then you won't have anything to attach it to. And we're going to do that with the other side. Need more spit. And just twist it in the same direction as the yarn is twisting. And then pull it through. And then see, that one was over here. So we're going to tuck this one over here. Pull it through. A reverse. And if you ever want to be able to take your pom-pom off to wash your tuque, we're just going to make a couple knots. And then just a bow, just to secure it. You can cut off the tails, but we just want to be able to remove the pom-pom, sorry, so that we can wash our tuque. And there you go, your big pom-pom on your lovely slouchy tuque.